What's up, everybody? We're back with another little project. So far, car's 5-speed swapped and a couple other little things, but this weekend we're gonna go and tackle the next biggest thing that I've wanted to get done. We're gonna put the welded diff in that I've got finally. So let's take a look at what we're gonna do this weekend. So down here is the good stuff. So oh, I broke it. Broke it already. MK3 Supra welded diff. So we're gonna blow it apart. We're just gonna transfer the center section over to the Cressida housing because originally I didn't want to weld, but we're gonna have to do welding this weekend anyway. And then also to go along with the diff, we got. Can you see?
Yeah.
So we got excessive diff bushings, excessive subframe bushings, and excessive reinforcement plate, which is the welding that we're gonna have to do anyway. So I should have just bought the whole kit. But yeah, that's the plan for this weekend. I think tonight, it's Friday, we're all kind of tired, but we were just gonna try and drop the diff tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna knock out the rest of it. So we've already, you can see it's already in the air. Just did kind of little stuff. Exhaust is off, triggers are off.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I made as much clutter so we can't film. The exhaust is off, diff is drained, took the wheels off so we have some more room, but now we go and drop the diff. So let's go.
Alright, dude. Let's see if the old Subaru trick works on these ones too.
We're done for today. I want beer, so. But we got the diff out, and we actually got that out faster than I thought, so we went and separated them. Here's the Super LSD that's been welded. You can't really tell, it's inside, but it's been welded. And here's the stock one, so all open and not fun.
Nothing in there.
Grandma spec. So we're gonna clean up tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll pull the ringer off and put them together and see how that goes. They look like they should just swap, and I'm hoping, I'm gonna be kind of lazy and not do any shimming, but it should be close enough, I hope. If not, we'll learn how to do that. Yeah, so that's it for tonight. Alright guys, we're back day 2 of this subframe diff install project thing. So we kind of had an idea what we want to do today, and then I just kind of changed everything. So our original plan was to just lower the subframe and do all the work in the car. And I was looking at it today and I just don't want to deal with it. So we're going to drop the whole subframe out. That way we have more space to burn bushings and weld and do things like that. So that's today's plan. I think first we're going to finish doing these diffs. We're going to pull the ring gear off. Do all that stuff, kind of get the diffs ready, and then drop the subframe, and then probably spend the rest of the day cleaning and just making things pretty. So that's today's plan. Let's get going. Alright, so the end of whatever today is, and we kind of did everything we set out to do. Subframe's out. We didn't really record anything because there were 3 of us under there and we were just working. Subframe's out, cleaned, knocked the bushings out. It came out super easy. Just a couple swings with the hammer. So we just cleaned it, that's why it's moist. And then I gotta weld the plate in and put the new bushings in, and then we also finished up the diff. So now this is welded. It's kind of hard to tell. And I think the pinion is off. The pinion needs to be respaced, but I don't really care. So it might make some noise, but who cares? It'll blow up and it'll look cool at least. But yeah, so this is welded, ready to go in and do some more cleaning, put all the new stuff in. We're gonna paint the cover on the diff. That's why we haven't put it on. And yeah, that's next. Something, it's another day. But we got the subframes ready to go in. So really quick, we're gonna show you what we did. Yeah. It's got all new bushings, the Xcessesive subframe bushings. Here we will go around.
Yeah.
Xcessesive diff bushings, and the Xcessesive reinforcement plates welded in, but you don't need to see that.
Okay, that's all you get to see. But yeah.
So we're gonna put it in, and let's go. Alright guys, so we're here today and we're pretty much done with this subframe bushing, diff bushing, welded diff install. So yeah, you see the car's in the air today. We're just kind of buttoning it up. I wanted to match the rear camber because it changed a little once we dropped the subframe, and the new bushings, they actually pull a bunch of camber out, so we have to adjust for that. So that's what we're doing today. But so it's all back together. I drove around the street, diff's welded. Nothing cool yet, but that will come soon. But let's go underneath and take a look at what we did. Alright, so we're under here, and I guess we'll start, I don't know if you can see it, but so all Xcessesive bushings. Diff bushings were pretty easy. It's got the Xcessesive plate welded in, and you're not allowed to talk about the welds. So the big thing that I'm really stoked with the subframe bushings is, let's see if you can see it, but see all this material here, and how little there is up here. Before, you could probably stick your finger in here, and so the diff, or the subframe raised, I think they say 12 to 13 millimeters. I forgot to measure it, but it's definitely noticeable with how much higher this is, and all the material here is what was, they pick it up on the bottom. But you do that and you it pulls a bunch of camber out of the rear. So I'd say, I don't know, maybe at least 2 degrees. There's that, and the front one's up there. You kind of see welded diffs in. I don't know if I can really show you anything there. Painted the diff cover, and that's it. So like I said, today we're gonna even out the rear camber, and then
do the toe in a couple days.
Yeah, we'll align it one day, and then we can start doing burnouts and stuff in it.